EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Chicago Bears. It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Let's go, boys, let's go!
Ready to break.
55, Mike 55.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Hey, high 7.
Mike,
go.
On first down, Tanner throwing the out route incomplete. It's Stanley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On the ball. Fight.
From the gun on 3rd down. Tanner throwing the out route incomplete. That's Stanley. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
14 yards into Chicago, first down.
Let's go.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Okay, ready?
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Tanner throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On the double.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
64, weak.
Here's Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? But a long one, and he can't connect. On 1st and 10, Tracy looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards, first down. Vikings.
17 yards. First down, Toronto.
Ready, ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Get it.
Back to throw. Tracy. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Smoke.
Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
Hit it.
Throwing again. Tracy escaping the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Let's go,
A
baby.
very solid gain of 27.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know
Ready,
when to
set.
leave the pocket
Mike
and
50.
move and make
Come on,
something happen.
come on,
And on that play, he was able to
36,
get on the
36.
run and was still
Back,
accurate throwing the football.
Deep river.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
That's what I do.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them,
Ready.
I get a little bolder now.
Mike
They won the
49.
first battle. Keep
Ready,
coming
ready.
after them, put the pressure on them.
Check. Switch it.
Here's 2nd and 8. Forced out to his left. Jay Sternberger there to make the grab. Post to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line.
Because you have to decide how you want to treat them. Are they a wide receiver? Are they a big extra blocker on the field? Or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
60
At the
Pittsburgh.
line, prepping for their next drive, the
Who
Bears
draw fourth?
offense. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
7 yards there and a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short
for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a
Ready.
2nd and 9.
60 or.
It's our time. It's our time.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
57 to Mike. 50.
Let's go. Let's now.
To throw on 2nd down, Tanner. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big-time play there for the Bears.
Here we go.
And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
We're going to shut you down.
A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Throwing to start the drive. Tracy going to throw right side here. Complete. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Over the middle, taken in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Come on, set.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Going for it all. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Set. 8-3. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Hey, Alpha.
Check, check. 40's Mike. 40's a Mike. 40's a Mike.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Tanner. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The dump off good for 8 there on first down.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Mike 40.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Ready, ready.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo. Recon. 132 fighter.
Switch, switch, switch.
Buzz. Buzz.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Crash.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Stanley. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags.
Get ready.
This is going to get him a first down.
On the ready.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Strip that ball. He's crashing. He's checking.
Now.
Now a run with Singletary. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, He looked like one of those guys.
Looking to throw. Tanner.
We ain't giving up
And the
nothing
throw
today.
here, that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Get him, boys! Get him, boys! Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Pilot, 64, weak.
SOS.
Shoot!
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
70
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go!
From the gun, Tanner. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get it!
Running from the gun, Johnson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Tanner. He completes it to Hunter. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And his kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with that. Whoosh, and off he goes.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tanner. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10.
Vikings 21, Bears 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get this back to just the 20 with a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Let's go, boys.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, you're the 2 on 3rd down. You're a little off balance.
He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tracy under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust?
You figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean, but in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 45 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
He's checking.
Back to throw. Tracy to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
3rd down, Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Derrick Henry hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Bears take over first
Keep playing hard.
at their own 25-yard line.
57
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That pick is 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball? And they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks
you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. A good pickup there, a 22. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Let's go
So
now.
now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st
Hey!
and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Elliott good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on now. Let's go.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25
Ready?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Shoot.
To throw on 2nd down. Tanner. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Ready, ready.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here
Indy.
defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Looking to throw. Tanner. Over the middle, complete. That's Stanley. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Let's go.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to.
Ready up.
We'll step aside.
Hey,
so
Charlie.
barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw. Tanner. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Here we go.
So
Here
following
we go.
the hold,
18
they're in a bit of a
Gator.
hole here with a 1st and 20.
Watch twist.
61. Matchbox lights. Hey, exit. On the pin.
Looking to throw. Tanner. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Back to throw. Tracy. It got his man. Complete. 20. 10. Touchdown. Vikings. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Elliott good with a PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and
All day, baby, all day.
at their own 25-yard line.
Come Come on, set.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Bravo.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it now.
The final shot before break. Tanner got his man complete over the middle. It's Stanley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Go now. 30 base.
After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
It's just me and you.
Let's go.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long run. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
That's our ball. That's our ball.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Makes the score Vikings 42, Bears 17.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Down.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Topper!
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Hey, foxtrot. Big grip.
On 3rd and 2, Tracy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Ready, break.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Henry. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Ready?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tracy. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually full touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well that I think Lady Luck was on his side.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On first down, Tanner. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 1. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Tanner. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tanner. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Let's go. 10-2
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Big grip.
On the ground, this is Johnson. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Ready?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Bang, 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 bang.
Ready?
They go right back to Singletary. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Let's go now. 8, read.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Hey, Haywood.
Switch. Check.
22 jet bomber.
Watch that.
Smoke. 5.
Back to throw. Tanner hits his target, Hunter. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Down.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workman-like right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4 just enough. I like workman-like.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
15.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A
Steve,
rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Echo.
Check.
Operating from the gun, Tanner. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 11, and now look at him go. The 30, past the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Hey, there he is. Touchdown, baby. Keep it rolling.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, Start loosening up. I think he'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taking you to the 13. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Shoot.
Singletary to get the drive started.
You ain't going nowhere.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Single.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Tanner. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Get ready.
So first and 10 now from the 30. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set 18 Gator.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to
Hey, Alpha.
Three down.
Get it.
On first and 10, Tanner throwing the out route and complete. That's Hunter. A gain of 6 there on first.
Ready.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Hey, Delta.
Second and 4.
Come on, boy.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Ready.
The Bears on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is third and 4.
Big Griffin.
From the gun, Tanner throwing the out route and complete. That's Hunter.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really try to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Tighten up.
5.
To throw on second down, Tanner. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready, set.
So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
You don't want this.
49. 49 to Mike. 49
now.
Looking to throw. Tracy. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right?
Because
once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
6-6, pull it high.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2.
Let's get it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Charlie, sit up.
Mike 57, Mike 57.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Get it.
On 4th down, Tanner looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stanley. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Tanner. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. That's correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Fair. Now.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He wasn't ready.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Back to throw. Tanner under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Cleveland Farrell racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. On 4th down, Tanner.
You better be afraid of me.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now Johnson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Push him back. Push him back. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary.
Run.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Let's go. We got this. We got
They've been
this.
so good on 3rd down all day long. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
And the Vikings able to recover. The Hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
49's the Mike. Watch 49. You're trash. You're trash.
Mike's 49.
Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down. Tracy. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Touchdown. We got to roll. Just keep
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
49's the Mike.
Ready?
From the gun, Tracy. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Ready?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Okay, ready?
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
5.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tracy. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
I'm coming back.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Flushed out right.
I'm all over you.
And he's going to go down again. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Logan Cook now. Always. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
High 7.
Hey, 40's Mike. 40's Mike.
Now.
Mike.
On 1st down, Tanner.
I'm here all day.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're
Ready.
inside the 25. Mark that down as a pickup of 13. The Bears have the first. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their time. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Around the NFL, they're in the 4th now in Green Bay. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they indeed win, it would be win number 9 on the season. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike 40, check.
Go.
On 1st and 10, Tanner toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Brings up a third down.
Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for him. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4.
Hey, we're going Mike 40, Mike 40.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
40's Mike, 40's the Mike. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no.
Lead grip.
On fourth down, Tanner.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Watch the whip.
Check. Lucky. He's coming. We got double up.
Smooth.
Under 10.
Ready.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Fourth quarter, you got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Ready.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Hey, Echo.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Look at me. Door.
Check 50. Check 50. Shift.
On fourth down, Tracy. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line.
Let's go now.
This is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over first and goal.
Alert 3. You go tight.
Leo.
You got tight right there.
Now.
They'll look to run with Singletary. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
10-2 soft. You're out.
Odd. 5 down. Stand up in.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Watch safety creep. Safety creep.
Again, it'll be Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for our visitors, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the season is really nosediving now as they fall to 2-12. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.